Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to give all honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua, for doing this video and giving me this knowledge. And I pray that this edifies the sheep, the elect nation of Israel, and the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites of the Bible, or the Holy Scriptures. So I want to get into this video. It's about these prophecies, man, these end times, and people not really understanding what's going on. But those of us in the spirit, who the Most High opened our spirit to see, we can see what's going on. But a lot of people, they don't really know what's going on. So I'm gonna let this play for a little minute, and we're gonna get into some scriptures, and I'm gonna bring expound on it a little.
You mentioned a 7.0 that rattled the region for hundreds of miles away.
The quake was immediately followed by a powerful aftershock, causing more damage.
This is
walk in the middle.
Yeah,
walk right here.
Yeah.
There are TVs on the ground. You can see this right here. A TV on the ground. All of these are TVs and computers. This is a camera.
Shaking the heck out of the KFQD studios and knocking us off.
Tonight, this the scene inside one TV station.
Look at this hallway.
As you can see, the Most High's power, is is infinite, and people play with the scriptures like the Most High. He's saying all these things. I'm thinking about making them happen. And, if this continues, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And no, the Most High already written this. He sealed this already. This is gonna happen because the so-called white man, which is known in the Bible as Esau, Edom, he's destroyed this land. He's brought diseases on this land, and he's done a lot of rape, robbery, and murder to the natives of this land. The so-called Native Americans. He's destroyed them, man. He got them on reservations. So all of this is judgment from the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So I want to get this scripture because these Edomites, they believe that when they have like a State of the Union address or something like that, they always try to make everything seem like it's all good. They make everything seem like there's nothing going on. The economy is booming. The unemployment rate has lowered. You know what I'm saying? And they got videos with them shaking hands, and with the U.S. shaking hands with Russia and North Korea. But it's all a lie, man. Because the Most High said this. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Yeah, sudden destruction gonna come upon them, and how's the destruction gonna be? Like this, these earthquakes, these tornadoes, these tsunamis, the whole infrastructure of America is gonna be weakened, and it's being weakened now. It's being weakened now. So the Most High, he said there's no peace to the wicked. And these people are wicked. It says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So they're not going to escape, man. They're not going to escape the judgment that the Most High has written for them already.
No fatalities reported. Roads have cracked and crumbled.
Oh my God!
It could take months for repairs as Alaska enters its deep freeze, possibly cutting off vital supply lines until spring. Emergency teams are facing floods and fire, collateral damage.
People running outside and then back indoors when they thought it was safe, and then another one hits, the first of many aftershocks.
The shaking started at 8:30 this morning. This Anchorage courtroom seemingly on rollers. Debris crashing, pictures flapping, and those inside holding on, then diving under desks.
Oh my God!
Hey man, like, you know what's funny to me with these Edomites? They'll like when the word come out, we be at camp. These Edomites, all these other nations, they'll have these smirks on their face. They'll be laughing. They'll be acting like it's a joke. But when the Lord bring His judgment forth, as you can see, the Edomite in here, she wasn't laughing. She ain't had no smirk on her face. Man, she was scared for her life. She ain't know if the roof was gonna collapse on her. She ain't know what was going on, man. All she knew is she was just trying to get out of there. But this is on a smaller scale, and that's a 7.0. Like, imagine when the Most High brings the big one. That ain't no joke. Most High ain't no joke, man.
And terrifying moments at the airport. Panic everywhere. Inside this home, you can hear the rumbling, and this mother frantic searching for her son before grabbing him and rushing to safety.
The tremor felt up to 350 miles away.
There's about 300,000 people who live in the Anchorage area. It is the largest city.
Alaska is part of the Ring of Fire region, an area around the Pacific.
Photojournalist Nick Swan's camera was rolling as the 7.0 earthquake hit Friday morning. Heavy debris breaking through the ceiling before his steady hand lost its grip. Students dove under desks.
A powerful 7.0 earthquake rattling the region.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise. Yeah, because as you can see, man, like, the Lord is visiting this place with earthquakes. You see these earthquakes, all around the region. And these earthquakes that happen, they happen in a predominantly Edomite neighborhood, man. Where these people, they be living all peacefully, and they don't want Jake, around them. This is why a lot of them, truth be told, a reason why a lot of these Edomites are around Jake, all around Israel, because a lot of them know who we are, if not all of them. A vast majority of them know who we are. Straight suckers, man. Devils, man. So I'm going to start from the top. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and with great noise, with storms and tempests, and the flame of devouring fire. And that devouring fire, that's going to be the end-all be-all, man. When the Most High pours out His indignation, man, that's gonna be it for the 2/3 of Israel, because our people are wicked. They want to cleave on to these other nations, cleave on to Edom, and these other nations, man, because the Most High is fed up, man, for what this country has done. What Esau have done all across the globe, what he's done to the nation of Israel. The Most High is fed up with that.
nearly a minute. It struck close to 8:30 a.m.
Parts of the historic scenic Glen Highway have reportedly disappeared.
I have been here 37 years, and that was the most violent earthquake I have ever felt. It was absolutely
37 years, too
The
long.
quake's epicenter was about 7 miles from Anchorage. Tsunami warnings were issued and then canceled for coastal areas, but not before highways jammed with an already shaken population.
And a house on fire there. 4 hours today as fires erupted from burst gas pipes. Alaska's biggest city seemed completely cut off from the world.
Alaskans should brace themselves over the coming days for many more, including some that could be powerful enough to liquefy the earth. That means that they could actually turn the soil into a consistency that's similar to quicksand. That's what we likely saw today.
Fordham University Associate Professor of Physics Stephen Holler spoke to us from the seismic station at Fordham University, monitoring seismic activity on campus from a concrete bunker since the Great Depression, and showed evidence of the shaking earth in New York City the station observed on November 11th.
The most likely explanation for this one was some sort of volcanic activity, maybe some shifting.
Gun. And these Edomites, man. They believe they want everybody to believe they have everything under control. They always got an answer for everything, man. They always have an answer for everything. Oh, this is why this volcanic eruption happened. Oh, this is why the tsunami happened. Oh, this is why the earthquake happened. You know, you want to know why it happened? The Most High made it happen. You know, and they can't understand the Most High because they're the wicked. They're the wicked, man. Stephen Holler, Fordham Associate Physics Professor. He don't know nothing, man. He don't know a damn thing, man. He don't know what's going on.
Magma underneath the surface of the earth, or the collapse of one of the magma chambers.
Likely not an underwater eruption like the one pictured in this video from Oregon State University, but perhaps an early indicator of one in the region where those waves appeared to originate, near the island of Mayotte in the Indian Ocean between Madagascar and the rest of the African continent.
There's a volcano over there, obviously, but I don't know if it's ready to erupt or not.
Holler dismissed theories of asteroids, the supernatural, or an alien spaceship, instead calling the low-frequency waves almost certainly geological in origin.
There is a mystery to be solved, but you know, how big of it is, I mean, I don't know.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. So there's your tsunami right there. And the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power. So all this is happening because of the Most High, and he's tired. The Most High is fed up. He's angry. You know, he's done with this place, man. This place is just straight wicked, man. Where homos can walk around freely. You know, you can watch these Edomites do all sorts of wickedness, bringing around Israel, and Israel wanna some Israel get adopted into it, and they go overboard, man. Wicked. seen nothing like it.
Life's more than a race to the finish.
Well, it's lucky.
It's the power to choose what you do, and a trainer for where you...
Damn, Satan. Yeah. Yeah, man. These waves was these waves wasn't no joke, man. Like the Most High's power is no joke, man. It's not a game. You know, let me read that again. 2 Ezra 16:12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves thereof are troubled. Cause them waves are gonna have fierce anger in it, man. Them waves are gonna have the Most High Spirit in it. You know, swallowing. You already know water has no mercy. It has no mercy. You know, once it get going, there's nothing that can stop it but the Most High.
Well, it's a sad sight, and scientists, quite frankly, are stumped. Look at this, more than 100 whales stranded on the beaches of New Zealand. These are pilot whales. They washed ashore over the weekend. When rescue workers finally made it to the remote island, it was too late to save them. This makes the third time these animals have mysteriously washed up on this beach. Scientists aren't sure. They think it may be due to changing tides, extreme weather.
Yeah, this is Hosea, chapter 4 and 3, because the Most High said this will happen. This is a sign, you know. Hosea 4 and 3. Therefore shall the land mourn, because the land is in mourning, man. This whole earth is in mourning, man, because this damn devil has destroyed this earth on every level, man. From the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. He destroyed everything, man. You know, it's all of these these things happening because of this damn devil, man. Everything you eat, man, is damn tainted, is damn has an abominable ingredient in it. You know? Like pig. You know, they got so many names for the pig, man. It's unbelievable, man. How this devil just want to keep us defiled. You know, but the Most High sees what he's doing, man. Damn devil.
145 whales are dead after becoming stranded on a remote beach. The whales were discovered that...
Yeah, and this is Hosea 4 and 3. Again, Salakia. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish. Yeah, because there's a lot of people who don't know what's going on. A lot of people, and the people who think they know what's going on, they lying, man. They lying. They just trying to keep the spirit down in the people. You know what I'm saying? But sooner or later, it's gonna be happening so frequently that you're gonna know it's the Most High. So it said, with the beasts of the field and the fowls of heaven, how you know how these animals, they winding up dead. They having dead people don't know why, or the birds, they dropping out of the sky. Like, there's been times where, you know, I was walking and I seen birds drop out the sky. Just dead. You know? The fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. So, this is what you see. 145 whales washed up on New Zealand shore. Dead. Nobody don't know why. But they dead. You know? They dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a lot more, man. A lot more plagues coming to this earth, man. And like they had out in Mecca that locust, I think it was locust, that was you know, covering that whole city, man. Come on, you gonna tell me the scriptures ain't real?
This weekend by a hiker, half of the whales were dead by the time authorities arrived. The other half had to be put down as it would have been too difficult to save them. While whale strandings do happen each year, it's uncommon to have a stranding of this size. New Zealand's Department of...
See what I'm saying? See how Esau think that they have all the answers? They acting like that's normal. That's not normal, man. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen, man. You're not supposed to have 145 whales washed up on the sea at one time. You're not supposed to have that. That's unreal, man. She said, oh, it's not rare. It is rare, man. Yo, man, I'm sick and tired of these damn Edomites, man. You so-called white people are the devil, man. Straight up, man. And saying you the devil, that's a damn understatement, man.
Conservation is now investigating what caused the whales to end up on shore. Possible reasons could be navigational errors, sickness, or falling tides. But have you wonder?
See that damn devil, man? So-called white woman, man. She just as stupid as she wanna be, man. Stupid as she look, man.
What leads to this curious phenomenon? Conservationists say that for two entire pods to have stranded themselves in this manner, spread out over 2 kilometers, is extremely unusual.
For them to be so spread out along the beach is quite unique. Usually when we get groups like this, they strand together as a family group or a unit.
Beaching is the unusual behavior of certain types of whale.
So they get together and come on the beach and die. You know? These people, man. You know, like they had a Edomite woman that was over there, Edomite cave beast that went over there in some village in Africa. She was going over there claiming that she was helping the kids, but she was poisoning them kids, killing them. You know? Everywhere these damn devils go, it's a massacre, man. Everywhere. Like how can you be just that's like wicked, man. Oh, my bad, we're talking about Esau.
And dolphins getting stranded on beaches.
Thank you. Several protected species of birds, including a bald eagle, dropped from the sky in North Hillsborough. Their death is a mystery.
And Fox 12's Marja Martinez has more on this disturbing discovery in a story you'll see only on 12.
Nearly 24 birds were found dead on this property this past Monday. One of the men who made that discovery tells me that OSB came, picked up the animals, but when we arrived today, we found 2 more dead birds. One here, another one on the other side of that brick pillar, but we still don't have the answers as to what's killing them.
An adult, it has a white head. They don't get their white head until their 5th year.
A bald eagle, red-tailed hawks, and various blackbirds, all found dead on this field across from Ligman Lighting in Hillsborough. 2 workers stumbled across them while on break.
Boats are stranded, and the fish and ducks are gone. Fishermen and farmers who depended on Lake Chilwa are desperately looking for alternative income. That's up.
Done. I'm going to read that again. Hosea 4:3. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. With the beasts of the field and the fowls of heaven, yeah, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. So yeah, even the, as you can see, they was just saying that the bald eagle, the birds were just dropping dead. They don't have a clue, and they ain't lying. But some of them want to be proud. Some of these Edomites are proud, man. They believe they have the answers, but they don't have the answers. You know, they don't have the answers, but they gonna know real soon, man. Real soon.
After low rainfall and rising temperatures have caused Malawi's second largest lake to dry up. The lake has dried up completely several times in the past 100 years, but extreme weather is causing it to evaporate more frequently.
This year's deadly wildfires and monster storms, terrifying signs of things to come. According to tonight's dire new assessment from 13 federal agencies, government scientists warning the impacts of climate change are intensifying. Climate-related threats to Americans' physical, social, and economic well-being are rising from coast to coast. President Trump, who once called climate change a hoax, has made a priority of rolling back environmental regulations.
I'm not denying climate change, but it could very well go back.
But the administration's own scientists now say significant immediate action is required.
The world will experience more deadly fires, more flooding, and more storms. This, according to a new UN report that finds 2018 will be the fourth hottest year on record.
This year is number 4, and there's an expectation that next year we could see again El Nino, which may mean that next year is likely to be warmer than this year has been.
So with that, I want to give all honor and praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Shalom.